The Amazon jungle, a treasure trove of biodiversity and wonder. The Amazon rainforest is a living, breathing environment that provides numerous benefits to life on Earth, not just a physical location. Being referred to as the lungs of the Earth accurately captures its vital function in the creation of oxygen worldwide and the sequestration of carbon. Because it releases oxygen through photosynthesis and absorbs carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, the Amazon's dense vegetation serves as a large carbon sink. This mechanism controls global climatic patterns in addition to lowering greenhouse gas emissions, which helps to prevent climate change. Furthermore, the Amazon rainforest is home to 10% of all known species worldwide, making it a biodiversity hotspot. Its wide variety of plants and animals supports innumerable ecological interactions and evolutionary processes, adding to the complex web of life. Every organism, from the tiniest insects to the biggest carnivores, is essential to preserving the ecosystem's equilibrium. In addition to its ecological value, the Amazon is home to many indigenous groups whose ways of life are intricately linked to the forest. As custodians of their ancestral lands for millennia, these indigenous peoples have tremendous knowledge of the rainforest's resources and ecosystems. The Amazon rainforest is extremely valuable, yet deforestation, industrial growth, and climate change pose serious dangers to it. By advocating for sustainable land management techniques, upholding indigenous rights, and spreading awareness of the significance of protecting this priceless natural legacy, ongoing conservation efforts aim to address these issues. Basically, the Amazon jungle is more than simply a location on a map. It is an organ of the planet that is necessary for all living forms to survive and thrive. It is imperative that we comprehend its complexities, safeguard its biodiversity, and assist its native custodians in order to guarantee future generations a sustainable future. The infinite multicultural ecosystem known as the Amazon jungle covers an area of about 6.7 million square kilometers. The rainforest spans 9 countries, with Brazil housing the majority of its area. The Amazon River, which meanders through a variety of landscapes and dense vegetation, is the lifeblood of this region. It is the second longest river in the world, after the Nile. The rainforest itself is distinguished by its thick undergrowth, tall trees, meandering rivers, and complex web of interdependent ecosystems. With an astounding variety of plant and animal species, the Amazon jungle is well known for its remarkable biodiversity. An estimated 390 billion individual trees, belonging to over 16,000 different species, can be found in the Amazon. Notable species among them are the rubber tree, Brazil nut tree, and a wide variety of palm species. In addition, the rainforest is home to a staggering variety of animals, including sloths, toucans, anacondas, and jaguars. Numerous kinds of fish, amphibians, and reptiles can be found in the Amazon River, which is bursting with life. There are several different ecosystems in the Amazon jungle, each with its own special traits and animal makeup. These include, among other places, savannas, highland forests, flooded forests, and lowland rainforests. The Amazon's general resilience and richness are attributed to the diversity of its ecosystems. For example, floodplains enable certain plant and animal species to adapt uniquely to survive in surroundings that are repeatedly flooded, whereas highland forests are distinguished by tall trees and a variety of understory flora. An essential part of controlling Earth's climate and atmospheric composition is the Amazon jungle. The large area of trees reduces the consequences of climate change by acting as a carbon sink, drawing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Additionally, the rainforest is essential to the water cycle because it releases water vapor into the atmosphere, which affects local and worldwide weather patterns. In addition, the Amazon provides priceless ecosystem services like pollination, soil fertility, and hydrological system management. Notwithstanding the Amazon jungle's ecological significance, human activity is the main cause of the many dangers and difficulties it faces. A major danger to the rainforest's integrity is deforestation, mostly for logging, infrastructure development, and agricultural expansion. These stresses are further intensified by illegal mining, poaching, and climate change, which results in the degradation of habitats, a decline in biodiversity, and the fragmentation of ecosystems. The traditional way of life of indigenous tribes who have lived in the Amazon for millennia is also in danger due to encroaching land and frequent violations of their rights. There are numerous fronts in which efforts are being made to preserve the Amazon jungle and lessen the effects of habitat degradation and deforestation. Governments, indigenous groups, conservation organizations, and local people are collaborating to create protected areas, encourage sustainable land use practices, and uphold the law against illicit activity. Global programs like REDD+, reducing emissions from deforestation and forest degradation, are designed to provide nations financial incentives in exchange for their forest protection and greenhouse gas emission reductions. Indigenous populations are crucial to the management of forests and the preservation of biodiversity, and their traditional knowledge and land rights are becoming more widely acknowledged as essential components of conservation initiatives. The native peoples who have lived in the area for thousands of years place great cultural value on the Amazon jungle. These many civilizations have strong spiritual ties to the soil and see the rainforest as a source of healing, spiritual rejuvenation, and food. There is a wealth of knowledge about the Amazon's flora, animals, and ecosystems that has been passed down through traditional knowledge systems over many generations. Indigenous groups are also leading the charge in defending their territories against outside threats and reclaiming their land and resources. The Amazon jungle is a global treasure, unmatched in its richness of culture, biodiversity, and ecological significance. The rainforest, sometimes referred to as the Earth's lungs, is essential to preserving the planet's health and life as we know it. However, deforestation, climate change, and unsustainable development are posing unprecedented challenges to it. In order to preserve the Amazon and uphold the rights of the native peoples who live there, we must move quickly. We are unable to guarantee the survival of this unique ecosystem for future generations